guys, Kyle with Dirt Bike Channel here. Today I bring you the sultry tones of a 2017 Sherco 300 SEF-R. Yes, that is a 4-stroke 300, and there's only like 2 companies that make this. Sherco is one, and I think TM Designs also makes a 300 4-stroke. And this is my first time on the bike. Well, I rode it around with my boys a little bit the other night on the 50s, but this is the first time really getting into it. And I will tell you, that motor, it revs, man. It freaking wants to rev. Hear that? The thing will just go and go and go. That is one stinking cool thing about these 4-strokes, as you compare them to the 2-strokes, is they just rev so freaking high. And I actually think this thing is pretty dang sweet. Look at that, just lofting that wheel. Some braking bumps here. This thing is actually pretty dang good. Now it's got a little bit of a shorter wheelbase than the KTMs that I've been riding. Which makes it great for cornering. Wow. Front end is light on this bike. It's got a map switch here on your throttle hand, on your right thumb. I can't really look down at it right now, because if I do, I'm gonna crash. But the map switch, if you put the map switch to the left, it kind of takes a little bit off the motor, maybe 5 or so horsepower. You put the map back over to the right, and then the sucker is fully untethered, and it does make a difference. I was screwing around with it last night with my boys while they were riding their 50s, and the difference between standard and soft on that mapping is actually quite a bit. It's a big difference. I mean, when you're on the soft setting, it'll just sort of go a little bit. You put it on that hard, you know, the standard setting, and then the sucker is just like in your face, and it's cool, man. Pretty stinking sweet. Love that, just staying on the gas, not having to shift. This thing is quick, and although the thing did push my scale back to 260 pounds, it does not feel like a 260-pound dirt bike. Down, that rock took out my front wheel, so shifted down, grabbed back on a second. I could grab third there, but there was no reason because this stinking thing revs out like crazy. So aside from the mistake at the bottom where I washed out my front wheel on one of those thing did great. Got good traction up that. Now it's time for a little bit of a downhill. Get up on the pegs, rocky downhill. Downside to riding a place like this with tubes is you got to run so much pressure. I do have to run 15 pounds of pressure in the front tire and in the rear to avoid getting pinch flats out here. So got a lot of tire pressure. Overall though, it's going actually pretty good down this thing. It's got open cartridge WP forks on this Sherco, real similar to the ones that came on the KTM XCWs a couple years ago. But in talking with some of the guys, the shorter wheelbase on these gives it a whole different characteristic, a different feeling. And so far I've been happy with the handling. A little bit twitchy on the high speed stuff. And that could be, I might need to put a little bit more sag on this. I put it to where I had 105 millimeters sitting down. Standing in my attack position, I only had about 100 millimeters of sag where I put it. So I might just need to add a little bit more sag to make it a little bit more stable at speed.
Hey guys, if you didn't already know, Patreon is the best way to support Dirt Bike Channel. We've got some really cool rewards over there, so click on the link up here that you see to become a patron. That'll take you directly to our site and you can check everything out. You can donate as little as $1 per month and it would really, really help us out. Thanks a ton, guys.